Hi everyone, my name is Tasha from Group 7. So today's topic is actions to take as an organization to reduce CO2 emissions. So these are three actions that we want to propose. The first one is raise awareness about how to reduce carbon footprint at school. The second one, a campaign to educate students about how to reduce carbon footprint when traveling. The third one, find workers and explain to them the ways to reduce their carbon footprint at work. So, what is the action about? So, the first action, we will make a campaign and interview students in NCKU about how much you have contributed in reducing CO2 emission. Then, we will give some ideas like cycle to class because it is one of the most environmentally friendly ways to travel and also good for your health. Switch off computers by keeping electronic devices turned off and unplugged when they're not in use, and also use water bottle. By having a reusable container for your water means you can cut down on one-use plastic bottle. The second one, we will interview students in NCKU and also educate them how to travel green. We will suggest them like how like using public transport such as trains and buses because they can carry many people and are often more sustainable forms of travel. Also, fly direct. When you fly, you should aim to reduce the number of stops on your route, ideally by flying directly to your destination, and also eat local. Seek out restaurants that utilize locally sourced and sustainable ingredients and or produce on site. And the third one, we want to explain to the workers the ways to reduce their carbon footprints at work. We will suggest some actions like turn off the lights and appliances when they're not in use, go digital, sharing documents using cloud storage or video conferencing, and also try moving away from printed documents, and also reduce, reuse, recycle. By reducing the amount of waste you generate, reusing IT equipment, and recycling waste, you can make a real difference. What problem does the action address? Our first action will address problems like carbon footprints, air pollutions, and wasting power at school. Our second action will address problems like greenhouse gas emission and carbon footprint of flying. And our third action will address problems like wasting power in the office and waste that we generate. Whose life would be improved? In simple terms, everyone's life would be improved. By reducing carbon footprint and all those problems, we could prevent millions of premature deaths due to air pollution, and also we can ensure cleaner air, water, and food for our generation and for generations yet to come. Why do you expect the action would be success in addressing the problem? So we were able to make a survey of how people think about their contribution to reduce CO2 emission, change to improve public awarenesses of the potential crisis CO2 can trigger, and also address feasible and tangible methods for public so they can easily contribute. How do you measure the impact of the action and how large do you expect it to be? The campaign will utilize the number of people participating to reduce CO2 footprint as a key metrics. We hope that this campaign could educate and raise awareness among NCQ students and workers so they can contribute to reduce CO2 emission through their daily activities. What is required to carry out the action? Time for preparation and campaigning is definitely required, and we need to acquire enough knowledge in the field reducing CO2 emission so that the campaign could run smoothly. What are the risks to you and other people when carrying out the action? We might find some people that do not believe in climate change, so we have to be prepared to face that kind of situation. Try to give them specific scientific evidence that uh, climate change is real. So this is our references, and thank you for listening.